Ocean is calm today. It's early morning. Got our headlamps on. Looks like a nice little bit of wash. The focus is in. Ocean is dead. But it's still 32 degrees out. And we got clean, checking out some dirt. Still early morning, sun hasn't come up yet, but it's on its way. And I got another, this is my second one so far. Second musket ball or grape shot in the scoop. Out of that hole. Got a good signal right here. Still along the line of the beach. And it's a little pocket watch, cog, or whatever you call these things. You find them a lot. Brass. It's cool looking. Sun's getting closer and closer. It's going to warm us up. Just pulled up another button. It's lead. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, I thought you'd be able to see it. But there's a little arrow or a clover on it. I'm not really sure what the design is. These things come up pretty beat up. Might be old. Shutting the stupid camera off. Well, after Uncle Paul just pulled out that silver 44 Merc, I got an 80 signal here, which is decent, and pulled out what I thought was just a copper penny, but it was a weedy, which generally isn't that huge a deal. It's just good to see that we're in the older range. And although it's pretty beat up, I don't know if you can see that well enough. That does say 1916 on it. So it's 103 years old. Fresh out of the beach. 1916. And we're getting some older coins. Just pulled out a really deep, good high 88 signal, but it was mixed into every other possible junk signal. But I figured, maybe I'll just spend the time digging. And I pulled up a 71 Washington. It was hidden deep. Still got more to check out. Pulled out a brassy signal out of this hole. And pulled out some kind of, I don't know what that is. It looks like an old long nail through something. I don't know. Hunkering down now by all the equipment. They don't have much left here, that's for sure. They're almost done. Just leveling everything out. And I eyeballed a little dime sitting in there at the top of the sand. It's not a silver one, but it's a 1995 right on top. And some cigarettes left over by the workers, I'm sure. It's a fresh pack. a weird box over there I'm going to go check out. Well, we're just about to wrap it up. I'm going to do one more run down this track of sand that we haven't hit yet. Basically, the last hour has been turned into a clad fest. Or maybe I pulled up 10 dimes, 10 pennies. And then my partner's pulled up a whole bunch of quarters too. So we're going to see if we can pull a little bit more out before we gotta go. An unidentified possible coin, or what looks more like could be a cow tag. Yeah, there's your number 57. Cow tag. There's the hole in the back there.
There's a hole there too.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the last find of the day. Says he's got a skeleton key. Let's see. He thinks he's got a signal there too, huh?
Some right here.
What do you got? Live dig. Clad penny. Broken in half.
In the back.
What was it?
Dime. A penny. Memorial.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nice one, huh?
Son of a gun. Nice. All right. Here. Good find. There's a big pile of turd those people with the dogs just left. You'd think Sasquatch left it here. No bag, no nothing. I was going to take a picture of it, and then I was going to see what we're going to gross everybody out for. Impressive, but disgusting. Bring it back next time. Just got a signal right on top. And if I can keep my shadow of the phone out of the way. Let's see how I do this. Yep. We got a really tiny button. It appears like there is a little shank on the back. Can't really tell if there's any design. That's a tiny little button. Hopefully the sun's going to be up soon. I can take this lamp off. Now here's something you don't want to leave on the beach. Look at this thing I picked up right off the top. Oh, yeah. That's like some kind of medieval foot gouging trap. Step on this, the day's over. Alright, happy trails. I'll take that thing and put it in the garbage. Ouch. Sun's coming up. Hands are just starting to warm up again. Hard to tell with this one. The signal that came up was more of a brass signal, almost close to a silver signal. By the color of it, it looks more brass. Well, with the shape of the ring, I don't think it's an actual ring. I'm going to double check and see if there's any marks on it when I get home. But I think it's just some kind of washer ring, not an actual piece of jewelry. We'll see. Sun's still making its way up. Pulled up this little, what appears to be gold pin. Now it's got a whole bunch of writing on it. What I can see right now is that it has a torch. And when I get to clean it up when I get home, I'll see what else is written on there. It's probably brass with some gold gilt on it. But there is some writing on it. Almost think I see the word survivor. Well, that's really the first cool thing I found so far today. And the sun is now up even a little bit further. All right. Well, I beat the penny and dime jinx. And before I even hit it with my signal, I saw another quarter on top. Another clad. Looks like a 98. Mixed the next target up a little bit, no more clad coins, and I pulled out a little brass bullet. Copper, whatever that is. Just about done. Alright. Uncle Paul's calling a silver. He's right in the line. I was working and gave up. What do you got?
About
What do you have?
5 inches deep. Merc.
5 inches down.
Okay, 44.
44, baby! Wow, silver mark for a silver of the day. Well, that pin I just got was the National Honor Society pin. It might be gold.
Might be gold.
It might be gold.
Gold-plated, right? How old?
Or gold plated. There might have been a date on it. I couldn't read it though. Alright, first silver. Here's the wrap up for the St. Patrick's Day dig. We've got 3 bullets, 3 different sizes. We've got a National Honor Society pin. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lead balls, 1 flattened out, and a 10th one that has the little flat bottom on it. And they're a little bit smaller. These were actually casted differently. These are much older than those, and you can tell by how the lead has turned even whiter. So that actually may have been shot out of a rifle. That may be a true musket ball. And these are all the grape shot that were either in a cannonball and exploded out, and were shot usually from a boat. That's a button, pretty beat up. That's a button, that's a button, that's a button. They're all beat up. Nice piece of sea glass. Some kind of fastener, some brass, older. Screws and nails. 3/4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dimes. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, sort of, 14, 15. And if you can call that a penny, 16 pennies. Fishing weight, part of a fishing lure. And then we did get a 1916 Wheatie, 103 years old, part of a watch. And this is an odd penny because it's got the memorial on the back. We've got Lincoln on the front, but then there's a piece of a memorial stuck to him. I think maybe these coins were stuck together, and when they were pulled apart, the back of it actually stuck to the front of this one. Strange. And then my favorite find to date. Don't get too excited, it's not a special coin. It came up as a 50 on the machine, which is a nickel signal. And I had no idea what it was, and looked at it and looked at it. That is actually a nickel. Yeah, you can see the Jefferson Memorial in the back, sort of, and he's somewhere in the front. That is a beat up nickel. That's the wrap up.